Hello, everyone. It's me, Emily. I'm alive. I'm not dead. It has been a good year since I have put anything on this channel, and I kind of just did a huge disappearing act on you all, which I kind of feel terrible about. Um, if you do follow me on Twitter, I have kind of mentioned a few things here and there, and those kind of close to me have probably heard what's going on and like what has happened, but I have not posted anything on here, and most of you don't follow me on my Twitter. So yeah, I thought I would just make this super really informal video. I am kind of not in my normal place, and yeah, so everything's kind of a mess, and this is probably going to be a super unedited video, but I thought you guys deserved an explanation of what has happened and why I disappeared and why I haven't said anything. So yeah, if this video is like super rambly, it doesn't make sense, I apologize. I kind of should probably form my thoughts before I like talk, but you know, whatever. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it has been a good year since I have posted on this channel, and as you guys can probably guess and make the connection, I have not been writing in that time at all. I think, I want to say the last Roz video was my last lesson, but I think I had like a lesson or two after that, that I did film and I had Roz for, but I just didn't make a video out of, or post it, obviously. And there's a lot of reasons why I stopped, and I haven't been writing since then. And yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what's going on. And a lot of you are probably wondering if I will continue with writing, and if I will ever get back into it, and I honestly have no idea. I stopped writing just before summer hit last year, and if you have been with my channel for a super long time, you know that I usually do take breaks in the summer because my trainer didn't do lessons in the summer. She just did summer camps, which I could not afford, so I just didn't write in the summer because I had nowhere else to go. And so that is kind of the main reason why I stopped. But then fall came around and I still did not ride, and it's almost summer again. So the big reason why I kind of stopped writing was because it wasn't bringing me joy. And I have no idea why. Like, it still confuses me to this day, like, what was happening and what was going on, and I just have no idea, but I literally was feeling, like, so anxious between every lesson, and I, like, for once in my life was dreading going to the barn. And when I got there, you know, it was fine. Like, I had my lesson, spent time with the horses, and, like, it was good, but like I wasn't as excited, and I just was dreading the lessons that I was going to, and was beginning to be thankful that I didn't do it every week. And it's, I don't know, it confuses me because I was making a ton of progress from when I had first started writing, and I was riding a new horse, and everything was going great. But I didn't like it as much, and I don't know, it frustrates me thinking about it because I have no idea why, because like you guys know, like writing was my thing. Like, I wanted nothing else in life. Like, I was gonna be a trainer, I was going to be a writer, I was going to be with horses for the rest of my life. Like, I had no other aspirations except horses. And it frustrated me like year after year when I could not ride, and I could only ride like every other week. So yeah, and then another huge thing is money. Like, I just did not have the money to ride, and I still don't have the money to ride even if I wanted to. I basically, like, if I did start riding at the same rate, which was like $30 a lesson, that would pretty much be my entire like monthly paycheck, or like over half of it, if I did lessons like I was doing, which obviously I can't do. And I know everyone's just like, oh, why don't you like work at a barn or whatever, and I just could never do that. And I don't even know where to begin doing that. So yeah, that's kind of basically why I stopped writing, because it just wasn't bringing me as much joy. And it's really, really funny because I would like watch people like make these videos and like talk about how they just didn't like writing anymore. I'm like, how is that even possible? Like, how can you say that? Like, how can you do that? But here I am, in the same situation. So obviously, since I have not been writing, I have zero content to put out about horses. And I was already like running out of content to do even when I was writing. Like, I just pretty much did writing raws for a little bit. So yeah, I stopped making videos and I stopped watching videos because it just made me sad looking at, like, why am I crying? I'm about to cry. It just broke my heart that I just wasn't writing anymore, and I don't know, it was just making me sad every time I watched like equestrian YouTube videos, so I stopped doing that. And like, I'm getting teary-eyed. So yeah, the question about if I will be getting back into writing is, I honestly do not know. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, if I do, but I have especially been missing it lately, and I would like to get back into writing, but I just, honestly, I can't now, anytime soon, and I don't know if I will be able to, so for right now, honestly, no. I don't know if years down the line I can, but I don't know, obviously a lot of things have to change for me to be able to write again, and I honestly, I just don't know. Yeah. I honestly don't know if I will be writing again. I don't know why I didn't like writing. I don't like, wow, English is difficult. I don't know why I was having a lot of anxiety about writing. I don't think I love my trainer. I don't think it was anything with her. I didn't like I have had a couple of falls, but like, unless it's like something subconsciously in the back of my head, I don't think that's why. I don't know, it was stressing me out, and honestly, like, I would have liked to just ride occasionally and like have a nice trail ride, or just have a nice relaxing ride, but like I couldn't do that, so maybe that's why I was just feeling a lot of pressure. That would make sense, but yeah, I guess I was just feeling pressured, and then that just ruined the fun of things, and so I don't know, kind of a big old mess. So yeah, that is kind of why I stopped writing. Kind of to answer your question if I will start writing again. And yeah, I think another thing that I mentioned, I talked a little bit about this in my last updates video, about kind of finding other things that I was interested in, because like I said earlier, like, horses was like my only aspiration in life. Like, that was what I was going to do. I like didn't care about anything else. But around, I guess it was about 2 years ago, I performed something for my church's kind of Christmas performance. I did a spoken word that I had written, and I think that's when things really started to change, because I kind of just realized that there was other things out there for me. There was other things that I was interested in, and horses wasn't everything. And writing wasn't everything, and there was other things for me. So I think that also kind of plays into my decision. And I kind of also had the feeling while I was like, I kind of like was discovering this, and while I was writing, I just kind of felt like this is pointless. Like, if I'm not doing this as a job, or if I'm not working towards a career in this, like, why am I writing? And that is not a good mindset to have, and I know that is a like lie. I know that's BS, but I think kind of like subconsciously I was starting to believe that. So that could also play into it, but I started writing a lot more. I started reading a lot more. I've always loved reading, but I, especially around that time, I really got into, like a year and a half ago, I really got into buying books and reading a lot more, and that's when I started my Bookstagram and my Booktube, and all of that stuff. And so that's where most of my money is going as well, books. I buy a lot of books. So yeah, that is kind of what's going on. And I know I kind of talked a little bit about this stuff in my last updates video, so I'm sorry if I'm like repeating a lot of things, because I haven't seen that in like a year. So yeah, I thought you guys deserved at least some kind of video, some kind of form of me popping in here and talking to you guys, because I just completely did a disappearing act. So I obviously am not very active on any of my other like core social media. Sometimes I occasionally pop into my Twitter because I have a lot of people I like to talk to and kind of check up on, but I don't post on my Instagram. I obviously don't post on here, but like I said, I did start a Bookstagram and Booktube. I started a Booktube, and then my camera broke. There's my dog barking. Great, I love dogs. Anyway, yeah, I started a Bookstagram, I started a Booktube. My camera broke, so I wasn't making videos for a long time, but then I recently restarted and made another Booktube channel. I wanted to start fresh. So that's what I'm doing now. So I try and post every week on that, and I'm pretty active on my Instagram, not so much my Twitter, but I'm definitely more active on my bookish Instagram. So if you guys are into that, and are still interested in me as a person, I definitely will have those linked down below, if you want to check that out. But for right now, I guess this is a sort of goodbye, for this, because I'm obviously not active at all. Yeah, I think that's honestly all I have to say. Obviously, if I do get back into writing, you guys will be the first to know. But I don't know when that'll happen, because I would absolutely love to, especially recently. I have just been missing writing so much. And it just kind of breaks my heart. That's why, like, I just avoid my horsey Instagram and social media. But yeah, I honestly, I just don't know. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now. So that's, I think, all I have to say. This was really long and rambly. I apologize, but I'm here. Follow me on my other social media if you do still want to keep up with me, if horses isn't all you care about, in regards to me. But yeah, I think that is all I have to say. Definitely, like, message me if you have any questions, if you want to say anything, and I just got a call. Whoopsie. Yeah, definitely message me or comment if you have any questions, if you want to say anything, because I love you guys so much, and I miss you, and I miss interacting with all of you guys. And it just like breaks my heart. So if you have anything you want to say, any questions or anything like that, please message me, because I would love to contact you and talk to you and all that stuff. So yeah, follow my other social media, comment, message me, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Obviously, if anything changes, you guys will be the first to know. So yeah, before this gets into like a 30-minute video, I will go and see you later. And I love you and I miss you all. And I'm so sorry like I disappeared, and I love you. Goodbye.